Hey friend, thank you for spending your valuable time joining me for today's video. So I wanted to see if some of the makeup I got during the Sephora sale would last during a nursing shift, because that is the ultimate test of makeup for me. I'm also throwing in some other products I've tried in other videos as well to also put them through the ringer. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I may have splurged on a new iPad and I decided to pick up a shift to, cover the costs. I thought, what better opportunity than for me to really put some of my makeup that I've tried and also got during the Sephora sale through a nursing shift, because nursing is brutal. And if makeup can survive it, then hell yeah, I will happily recommend it. Right now I'm putting on this Maybelline Grippy Serum up to 24-hour wear with 2% niacinamide. I tried this in another video before and it seemed like it worked. To know if it really works, can it survive a shift in hospital air? I'm gonna tap this in like a serum because it's a serum like primer and give it 20 to 30 seconds to set. And then we'll go in with foundation. I couldn't resist the temptation to just like not crack this open and try it already. But this is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation. She's a pricey little gal, but she's beautiful. And I've definitely worn this for extended periods of time and it wears really well, but I've never worn it into the hospital. So she hasn't passed that trial just yet. I'm gonna apply it on this side first. Like, look at that, beautiful. And this shade match is perfection. It feels so lightweight on the skin, gives decent coverage. I feel like it really nourishes the skin too. I think there's like some skincare blend in here. It makes it feel kind of just like a serum. Just look at that. Gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm in love with this foundation. Can you get comparable at the drugstore? Absolutely, but I was like, you know what? With probably the rising costs of everything except technology for some reason, and the fact that there's a sale going on, I was like, I'm gonna just take advantage of this and treat myself to one last major haul at Sephora, because I don't envision me buying much more makeup at Sephora, to be honest, because I think a lot of it is hype. A lot of people are just paid to say they are obsessed with a product and that we absolutely need it. And no, you don't need makeup. What you need is peace and stability and happiness. But that's another story for another time. Not gonna do concealer today. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this Catrice Under Eye Brightener Instant Awake. I wanna just see how this foundation really kind of wears without too much coverage on it from other products, because I think that's just how you truly test it. I know this pairs well with other products that I have, but I'm gonna just see how it withstands the test of time, and the test of head-to-toe assessments, and vital signs, and getting labs, and being on your feet for hours at a time. Yo, I swear to God, every time I walk into the hospital, I know I'm gonna be doing a lot of walking, but then I look at like my fitness tracker and I'm like, wow, I really did like my cardio workout today, like 7 miles of walking. All right, we're gonna crack into this new blush from Tower 28. This is the Getset Blur and Matte Powder Blush. I'm really excited for this. This is in the shade Long Beached Iced Tea. I don't have a shade like this in my collection. Ooh, please don't chip a nail. I'm really curious to see how this will look on the skin. I'm gonna go in with my Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection brush from IT Cosmetics and tap off any excess on the back of my hand just to make sure the brush bristles are evenly dispersed with product, and then go in. Oh, that is beautiful. That is gorgeous. I have not worn like a matte blush in a minute. Maybe I need to start wearing it like every day. And just so you guys know, I don't really have much on my skin right now. I just have a vitamin C serum and the Skin 1004 sunscreen, which I absolutely love. That's beautiful. Blends like a dream. It became one with the foundation and it didn't take away too much of the shine. It kind of just like layered beautifully on top of this foundation, and I'm like kind of living for this. Okay. Money well spent. Well, maybe. We're going to see how it wears. But yeah, if you're going to do like a quick run out the door, this is beautiful. All right, and just to neutralize a little bit of those blush tones, we're going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Soft Blur Setting Powder. I already know I love this. It blurs, brightens a little, and just looks so filter-like. But it doesn't look cakey or unnatural on the skin. It just looks gorgeous. And there we go. Gonna go in with this puppy right here. This is the L'Oreal Lumi La Glace Highlighter Stick in Glassy Pink Ballet. I'm obsessed with this. It literally gives you glass skin, hence the name. But how does she wear? And will I be able to distinguish this from just the natural grease that'll probably stumble upon my face? Ugh, it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Gonna do a little on the nose. A little bit right here. Ugh, my neighbor's like blasting music. I'm so sorry if you hear that, but I don't want to like text them and be like, hey, I'm trying to like be a nano influencer. Can you please turn it down? Bronzer. We need some dimension back in the face. And take a nice fluffy brush like this. Just get a little bit in. I don't like over bronzing. I'm not a big fan of that look. Oh, I hope today is an easy day. On my unit, you can have really amazing days or really awful days. Very few in between days like that. I'm gonna manifest a good day for me, but with my luck, it'll probably instead manifest an awful day. I'm gonna put this to the test. This is the NYX Powder Louder Brow Pencil that looks just like a pencil. Throwback to when I used to use Crayola pencils for my brows. I need to sharpen this. I do know I really, really love this, but I haven't put it through the ringer yet. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna sculpt out the brows too much. Or try to. I kind of just do whatever my subconscious just happens to do with my hand. I really like this brow pencil. It gives a lot of precision depending on how much pressure you apply. And because it's a powder, you're not laying down too much pigment at once, so you can really build up your brow. Build a brow, like build a bear, you get it? And, God, I'm horrible. Just get those natural-ish looking brows. I don't know if that looks natural. I just love this brow pencil. That's what I know. And I don't really know much. Well, just kidding, I have to know a lot because I take care of people's lives. Gonna do a little bit of liner. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner Pot. Hey, we're gonna go in with the Clio Kill Lash Superproof Mascara. This is really long wearing. So long wearing, in fact, that it's truly a battle. A whole ass war with my lashes to take this off at night. But does it hold a girl? Oh, hell yeah. Haven't tried this yet. This is the Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serum by Laneige. I'm all for another balm product, you know me. So I think I'm gonna line a little bit with the Makeup Forever waterproof pencil. Oh, that's an interesting applicator. Wait, I wanna touch it. It's like squishy, okay. I don't wanna get too much all at once. Ooh, that is nourishing. Stop talking, Tim, as I continue talking. It smells so good. It smells like vanilla peach. Does that even make any sense? I don't even know, but it smells good as hell. It's a little gummy. Can you guys see that? Yeah. I mean, realistically speaking, I'm not going to be doing like this when I'm talking to my patients or anything, but, well, I don't like it when lip products do that. Maybe I put too much on, but I don't think I really did. Feels really nice on the lips though, don't get me wrong. We're gonna have to see how well it moisturizes and hydrates my lips, but it's not bad. I like the color that it gives. It has a great smell, not that that matters too much. My lips do feel like they're getting treated right now. All right, we're gonna set the face now with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And then I think we should be good to go. Do you guys like my Kirby badge reel? I literally have like broken this like 3 times and I should probably just order like a higher quality one. But since I'm literally obsessed with Kirby, I refuse to. Just gonna press everything in after I've set my face and changed my fit. This Maybelline Grippy Primer Serum, I already know that I like it. I don't know if I love it because I don't know if it holds my makeup to my face that great. But when I tried this before, I feel like it did. Feels very lightweight on the skin, feels kind of just like a serum. I mean, it's in the name. I applied it to only this side of my face, so we're gonna really see if it actually works magic. I already know I love this. The Givenchy Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation. Lightweight, hydrating, feels great on the skin, lasts a pretty long time and gives decent coverage. Great thing to use when you're on the go. The Catrice Under Eye Brightener. Filter in a powder, blurs the pores, blurs imperfections. I'm really surprised that this blush shade looks pretty good on me. It doesn't like contrast harshly with my natural tones. If this wears well, I think I might have a new favorite on my hands. It's just beautiful. And I haven't really worn a matte blush in a hot minute. I think it might be time I start doing that again. Glass skin in a stick. Absolutely love this. Gonna see how well it wears, but also might have a hard time distinguishing it between the natural oils that come on my face just after working. So we're gonna see. But look at that. It's just beautiful. It doesn't look like a metallic highlighter. It doesn't look like too glittery. It just looks like glass skin, like you just got out of a workout, but in a really like hot, flattering kind of way, you know? Love this brow pencil. It allows for great precisions. You can sculpt out the brows however you want with this. I love it. Gonna see how it wears, but I already know I love this pencil. This mascara, I know it's gonna hold a curl all day. I know it's gonna be a pain in the butt to take off, but to look snatched all day while you're working your nursing shift, this is worth it. Laneige Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serum. Don't know how I feel about it just yet. It feels really nice on the lips. It just does a little bit of that gummy thing, which I'm not a big fan of. It's still doing it. We're gonna see how it wears though, and we're gonna see how it hydrates lips. If that gumminess dies down a little bit, but not too sure how I feel about this one quite yet. And I already know I love this setting spray. It's relatively affordable. You can pick it up at the drugstore. This is just a great all-around, kind of like your baseline standard setting spray that I absolutely love. Maybelline New York Lasting Drama Gel Liner. Know that I love this. It's not the most long wearing, but if you really want precision with your liner, take an angled brush, go in with this, and you're good to go. I hope today's gonna be a good day, and we're gonna see how this makeup wears. All right, peace. Krispy Kreme, I'm coming for your career. Oh my god. It's been a day, as you can tell. To be honest, yeah, that's not cute. Probably should have taken some gauze or something, maybe blotted a little bit, but it was a rough day. Tell me why the day that I want to pick up a shift, there just has to be a code. This primer, I think it actually worked. I definitely have better gripping primers, but for something that's serious and so thin in texture and not super duper tacky, this actually did help my makeup hold up. So definitely this area is rough, but this side where the primer is looks much smoother, especially up close, than this side. It's not breaking apart as much. It looks much more cohesive. And this side, it's hard to tell on camera, but I can see some patchiness right here. So this, I like it. If you want your makeup to last a little bit longer and not be as patchy, but you don't want that thick, viscous kind of texture like the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, this is a good product. Honestly, this foundation is gorgeous. Yes, I'm quite luminous, but I was also on my feet all day. My coworkers complimented my skin. That is a huge testament to this foundation. I think this might be my new holy grail. Can we find comparable at the drugstore? Absolutely, but this is beautiful. And if you want to splurge at Sephora and treat yourself to a good foundation, this is amazing. Even when I'm looking in the mirror, it's definitely very dewy, but it's not breaking apart super duper badly. And it's not settling too bad into any like small lines that I have or emphasizing texture too much. It just looks a little bit dewy. For something that has like a luminous finish, that foundation wore beautifully. Let's talk about the blush, because this blush, it's still pigmented despite like how much dewiness there is on the skin. I almost feel like it sank in to my skin and just became one with the foundation, and it's beautiful. This is a new favorite. Usually blush pigmentation is the first to fade, and it hasn't. It's a little bit disguised by the glow, but it's still there. Catrice Under Eye Brightener. No, I love it. It doesn't settle into my fine lines, and it's still disguising just a tiny bit of the darkness I naturally have under my eyes, and I adore this. And it's cheap and affordable, and if you're on the go and just want something quick to cover up any darkness under your eyes, this is amazing. Makeup by Mario powder, absolutely phenomenal. I think I want to touch up a little bit and see how that works, but this is just so great at blurring your pores, minimizing texture. It's almost like a filter in a powder, and I love it, and I just want to see if we can touch this up a little bit. Oh, while we're at it, this highlighting stick, I mean, at this point I can't really tell what the highlighter versus my oil. This is beautiful, and I think this is part of the reason why my coworkers thought my skin looked great today. It's because of this. So this combo right here, the Lumi Glow Stick and the Givenchy Prisme Libre Foundation, smash hit for natural, gorgeous skin. We're gonna go in and see how this touches up. It's having a little bit of difficulty diminishing the oil, but I'm not surprised. It's been a rough day. This brow product, absolutely amazing. This is a new favorite, total rotation. We'll be using this again and again. Already know I love this eyeliner. It held up well. It's actually not smudging. It's still prominent. And stamp of approval on this. Absolutely love. This mascara, if you want your lashes to hold a curl all day long and you have wimpy, straight lashes like I do, this mascara is everything. Absolutely everything. Is it going to be a bitch to take off? Absolutely. But if you're okay with that, phenomenal, phenomenal. This Laneige lip serum, it was okay, honestly. I do feel like it left a little bit of color behind, which I appreciate, but after about 4 hours, it wore off. With the Ole Henriksen, I don't need to constantly reapply it, but this one, I would say if you want to get it, you would have to probably keep it around because it didn't wear as long as the Ole Henriksen, in my opinion. And it did a little bit of that gummy thing, which I'm not a big fan of, but the packaging is really nice. Feels nice on the lips. It's just not my favorite. And I'm just going to apply a little bit more. Between this and the Ole Henriksen that I love, I would go for the Ole Henriksen, honestly. There's something about the Ole Henriksen that really hydrates and nourishes your lip. Oh yeah, bronzer. To be fair, I didn't go in with a heavy hand, but you can still see it here. This is a very long wear bronzer, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Freshwear Bronzer. If you want a long wear bronzer that looks natural and you can build it up, this is amazing. All right, guys, I'm gonna eat my McDonald's, which I know Judge me all you want, but I was not in the mood to cook tonight. I think I'm gonna crash afterwards and take off this makeup and do a lot of skincare and a lot of cleansing. Alright, so that was me testing all this makeup throughout my nursing shift. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful in some way. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay safe, okay? Bye-bye.